Hello viewers, thanks for watching. Today we're going to do our JavaScript course lesson 6. In this lesson, we're going to discuss about for loop. There are many different loops in JavaScript, but today we're going to do our lesson on for loop, and we're going to do other loops in different lesson. Actually, loop runs the condition again and again as long as the condition is true. So until the condition is true, the loops will run again and again. So when I do the example, that time it will be clear. Actually, how the for loop works. For loops start with the for. After that, we need to initialize the variable. Then we need to do the condition. So condition can be true or false. After that, we need to do the increment or decrement. At the end, inside the curly braces, we need to put the code. Let's start our coding practice. So it start with the for, and then you need a parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, initialize the variable I equal to, you can put 0, 1 or 2, whatever you want. Suppose start with the 0, then semicolon, then condition. It can be true or false. I greater than or less than, whatever you want to put the condition. Less than or equal to maybe 7, then semicolon, then increment or decrement of the variable name, like I plus plus. After that, you need to put the curly braces. That is called code block. Inside the code block, you need to put the code or statement, like console.log. Inside the parenthesis, you need to run it. Suppose I'm gonna say, if you put any string, you need to put inside the single or double quotation. So say my number is, after the quotation, you need to put comma, then I, and you can run it. How you gonna run it? You can run it on the browser, Chrome Developer Console. Also, you can use a VS Code terminal. My terminal is already open. If you don't know, then I can show it. Just click on this 3 bar. There is the terminal, it says. Just click on the new terminal. It will open the terminal like this. Like this is the file name. And here on the terminal, what you have to type to run this code? Just type node space. You need to put the file name script.js and enter. It will okay, because we need to save this file first. Save it, then just type node space file name script.js. Enter. It will run the code. It says my number is, then started from 0. We said I equal to 0. So see, the first number is 0. Every time it will add 1 until less than or equal to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After 7 is stop, because our condition is less than or equal to 7. Otherwise, initialize the variable I equal to 4 and I less than or equal to 20 and I plus equal to 4. Suppose we initialize the variable I equal to 4 and I less than or equal to 20. Up to 20 it can run. And previously when we said plus plus, it means it add only 1, but now we're gonna add 4 each time. So save it, then run it on the terminal. So type node script.js, enter. My number is 4. It started with the number 4, and then it adds 4 plus 4 8, then added 4 12, then added 4 16, and the last one is 20. So we said less than or equal to 20. If you do the decrement, how it will work? You need to say I greater than or equal to 0, means up to 0 it will work. Initialize the value of 20. I equal to 20, and the condition is I greater than or equal to 0 up to 0. That means it can decrement up to 0, not less than 0. And I minus equal to 4, means every time it will reduce number 4. So save it and run it on the terminal. Type node space script.js. Enter first value I equal to 20. Then it will decrement 4 16, then decrement 4 12, then minus 4 8, minus 4 4, and after that at the end last number is 0. So you can do increment or decrement both. So suppose we're gonna do our for loop using an array. So how it will work? Let's remove this. I already have an array. Array start with the constant. Variable name is fruits and put the fruits inside the array. Strawberry, banana, avocado, pear, bear, blueberry, mango, and grape. You need to start with the for. Inside the parenthesis, I equal to 0 semicolon, I less than fruits dot length name. So you need to put the variable name fruits dot length. So this is the like how many items there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 items. You can just count it and you can put the number there. But if our data in this array is very big, that time you cannot count it. That time, if you want to find it, you need to use the method array name fruits dot length. It will count the total number. So I less than fruits dot length semicolon, then I plus plus. It will increment every time 1. Curly braces, run the code, console.log. Inside there, you can say the fruits, and inside the square bracket, you need to put this variable I. Save it, then run it on the console. So just type node script.js, enter. So you see it will display all of the fruit name. Also, we can use if-else statement inside this code block to show our impression. Suppose when we do the query and see any specific fruit, that time we can express our impression. Something like when I see a blueberry, I can say I like blueberry. So let's use if-else statement inside this code block. So type if inside the parenthesis, say array name is fruits, and inside the square bracket I, and here should be let. If fruits inside the square bracket I equal to, you can put a specific fruit name inside the quotation, put the fruit name blueberry. After this parenthesis, curly braces, inside there do the console.log, and inside there say something, should be inside the quotation mark. Suppose I say I like blueberry. This is our expression. After that, else another curly braces. So there you need to say console.log, and inside the parenthesis fruits, then square bracket variable name I. When you run your code, it will display the fruit's name, and as soon as it finds blueberry, it will say I like blueberry. And after that, if the next one is not blueberry, then it will just display the rest of the name. Save it, and in the console just type node space script.js, enter. So what is the output? Strawberry, banana, avocado, pear, and after that it found the fruit name blueberry. At that time it shows the expression says I like blueberry, and the next one is mango, not blueberry. So it displayed the other fruit names. So mango, and last one grape. So these are you can use if-else statement inside the code block. Also, you can use for loop for HTML template. So how to use that? Just remove this if-else statement, and inside there just type let another variable HTML equal to, inside a template string backtick, inside backticks type div, enter. Inside the opening and closing div type dollar curly braces. So how to start the variable? Start with the dollar, and you need to put the variable inside the curly braces. So the variable is fruits, and inside the square bracket I. Then console.log, enter. You need to type HTML. Save it. In the terminal console, type node space script.js. So see the output. First one, strawberry inside the div. Second one inside the div. Third one, all of them inside the div. So if you want to show the HTML template on the console or on the browser, you can use like this. So I did 4 types of query for this for loop. I think it is enough for the for loop. So stay with me for the other lesson. See you soon.